And we are back for the next episode of Daredevil. We are currently on episode 6 now. This is Bipolar Reactions. My name is Dennis. I'm a mental health advocate, and I am also a sufferer of bipolar disorder. I'm also a rapper and an entrepreneur and an influencer and a model and a professional athlete and a professional dancer and I'm a media darling. I'm all the cliches that you want to throw in there. I'm all of them. Just kidding. I'm a regular guy. Well, not regular. I suffer from a mental illness, but eh, close enough. But last episode, we had an interesting one. It took place all in a bank with Mr. Yusuf Khan, Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel's dad, which I was very excited about. And I was very satisfied with that episode. So I'm a little optimistic for this episode. So hopefully that turns out to be good things. But we'll see what happens. You never know. But before we get into the episode, if you could, please, please, please like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. I don't need to tell you guys this. You all know it. But I am a very, very, very small channel. I've just started and I need all the help I can get. And I would greatly appreciate any that you could give me. And if you're enjoying this content, suggest it to your friends, please. I would appreciate it so much. I want to share my knowledge of bipolar disorder and the things that I've gone through, and it helps if you have an audience to share that with. So, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get into Daredevil Born Again, episode 6, which is titled Excessive Force. I like the sound of that. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully, we get to see what this, sadist in the mask is about this episode. I hope after last episode, if they go back to like, the therapy bullshit, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be livid. Oh, we made it one episode without these stupid fucking BB reports. They're so dumb and pointless and a waste of time. Oh, God. Why? Just, just why? That's all I want to know. It serves no purpose. What we got ourselves here is a dead body. Oh, that was fantastic artwork. If that was real, that was very well done.
That merciful goodness.
Still holding that I discussed in last episode that it's not healthy. I know how hard moving on is, but you have to just you have to fight the urge to carry reminders with you at all times. And the only purpose it serves is to just constantly remind you of what you went through.
You pray? Still?
Yeah, I've stopped a few times over the years, but I always end up coming back to it.
The children's art fund benefits at 7? That sounds nice.
You go then.
And then you have therapy.
Mr. Mayor, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was listening to the Irish,
All right, yeah, that. Sure.
Yeah, that.
That worked out.
meaning I worked it out.
I, I, I knew I was going to be okay. I can't really explain it, just like
Faith.
something like that.
No, I knew I was gonna be okay because I'm well trained.
How are we going to do this? No foreplay?
Is the guy in Fisk office the new leader of the tracksuit mafia?
You need to give Victor the 1.8.
Because he's always wearing a tracksuit. So I'm assuming
Shove that 1.8 up your ass.
you got balls, bro. I'll give you that.
Make it 2.8. 1.8 to Victor and the balance to me.
Does a mask allow us to be our true selves, or does it strip away our identity and allow us to act like animals?
For Matt, allows him to be his true self.
You're out of the game, old man.
That's all she wants him for is his connections.
Or setting me up with someone like
Spider-Man?
Frank Castle?
Frank? So,
You wanna interview the Punisher?
have you met Frank?
Solid idea.
So, yeah, Frank's not one for interviews.
See you, Fisk. Give your wife my regards.
How about Daredevil? You've worked with him, right? I'm not gonna stalk your clients.
You're stalking someone you're interested in. You just don't know it yet. That guy has something coming to him later. Can feel that. I already forgot the title. Excessive force, so yeah.
Mr. Mayor.
I work at the sanitation, 35 years. Turns out it's going to be a lot tougher to get that down than we thought. In Philly.
Tell him what you told me. The worst news.
Oh, right. It's blood. The mural. It's made out of human blood.
That's not ominous. Clearly, that's that guy that was sucking, draining the blood out of those people that he was capturing.
Preeminent tax law firm, they were in over their heads. Have you met the fine gentlemen in Creedy, Gofflin, and McKagan?
What is she doing here? The Ayala girl.
I was hoping to talk to Mr. Murdoch.
Of course, yeah, come in, come in.
Poor girl. Guessing her uncle's or her deal. His amulet probably disappeared.
He was onto something, Matt. I don't know for sure.
He was on to a band of corrupt cops.
Angela, I know you're upset.
Or the guy in the mask, the sadist.
This is what he would have wanted. Someone finishing his work. Someone actually doing something for once.
Someone like Daredevil.
All those kidnappings were all close to the old queue line.
Something like this, that's for the police.
The police killed my uncle.
Yes, they did.
My bad for thinking you cared. My days before he got shot, you know what he told me? Don't rely on anyone to do what you can do for yourself. He was right.
Clearly a very smart girl, which all our youth was that dedicated to their studies and that respectful to their elders, and it'd be great.
And in 5 DNA profiles per mural, we estimate at least 60 victims.
60 victims? Damn. I should be in therapy. Someone's got the giggles.
Not a single word leaves this room. There's no way to run a goddamn railroad. Maybe it's time to switch up the protocols.
Kind of made him and his police force look incompetent.
Are you Muse? Is it cool if we take a picture of you?
Run. Or, just stand there. Let him grab you.
Luca came to see me.
To the mayor's office. That's bold.
That's what I thought as well. He has no intentions of paying his debt.
I miss a therapy session. I promise, Farnosa, that I'll make it up to you.
Find what a person wants and either withhold it or provide it. And they'll do anything.
Just like being a mob boss. Shock.
It is a curious first endeavor you've identified,
This
Wilson.
port project, it's not just a first endeavor.
Why wouldn't Vanessa go with him then and kind of coach him? She's dealt with
Simply being there and asking them for money.
the elites
Care about.
when she was selling art. She knew how to talk to him, knew how to persuade him. Was that?
Obsession you have with vigilantes? Just not gonna work.
That's Jack! That's Jack from Hawkeye. Kate's, almost stepdad. That's cool.
I've been told. And it's Mr. Mayor to you.
Another unforeseen cameo. I like it though. Jack was well, Jack is a character. A strange one. But I love him.
Port expansion project is a self-serving con, Mr. Mayor.
And your colleagues, so to speak.
Oh, Vanessa is there.
I always put the city before myself.
You may have a seat at the table right now. I suggest you don't lose sight of that.
Underestimate the people in this room at your own peril. No, it's a warning.
Did they totally change Jack's character? Cause he's a lot more aloof.
Working late.
Oh boy. What's up? Jerry, what is it?
You're gonna hear about it anyway, but I'd rather you hear it from me. Got a call from a guy at the precinct. Said there's a serial killer out there.
How many victims?
60.
Upwards of 60, so they say. Identified a suspect, though. Goes by the name Muse. He paints with his victim's blood.
I've never heard the name Muse before. So if anybody has any info on him,
Gotta let this one go.
his debut issue, let me know that too. Because I love reading origins. Starting to realize that he needs to get back in the suit and start taking matters back into his own hands.
You make my apologies for me.
Yes, of course.
These came straight from the forensic team. So.
He removed their eyes? Holy shit.
We could use this.
Do you feel safe?
Of course.
When you go missing down here in the city,
They're not missing. They were just mentioned. I don't know if they reported it yet, where it showed them pictured by the mural.
Then put more cops on the street. A task force picked by me.
Vigilante task force.
This is every bad apple in the barrel.
all corrupt cops.
Task force will have special powers and privileges.
Oh, great. This is gonna go so well. Can see it already.
A serial killer is roaming our streets. He needs to be stopped.
Okay, but why us?
Because some of you, you're victims of bad luck. But all of you throughout your careers have shown initiative.
Shown initiative. Yeah, an initiative to do anything to make money, regardless of what they had to do to get it.
There's a lot of shitbags in the world, sir. Man, there's a lot less of them.
There's also a lot of shitbags in that room.
Job done. It requires a little creative thinking. Consider yourself founding members of my anti-vigilante task force.
Anti-vigilante task force?
I want you to show your face because you are New York's finest.
This group of guys, they're not New York's finest. They're not anybody's finest. All the good cops are getting yield chaff. Aw, girl. You want them alone? Matt's gonna show up in his suit. I hope. Because she's a very sweet and smart girl. So I hope nothing happens to her. Oh, yes, he's not showing up in his suit.
Call from Ayala home. Answer or decline.
Uh-oh.
It's Angela. She still hasn't come home. That's not like her.
Saw that. It's okay. Just stay where you are.
Here we go. Go on. Go on. Yep. They're playing the music.
911, what's your emergency?
Nothing. I got it taken care of. Oh, nice. Fuck it. Here we go. Finally. Jesus. Oh my God. Not since the opening scene of episode 1 have we seen him in his suit. And now we're almost done with episode 6. And we get it back. And God, that poor girl. Matt better get there in time. Because this guy works fast. Don't you dare. What? Don't do it. Ooh. What is he injecting her? Oh my God. Matt. Oh my God. If you let this young girl die, you're never gonna forgive yourself. What's going on here? Oh, Fisk with Adam. Vanessa's boy toy. Guessing he's gonna end him. No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Imagine that Vanessa would like for me to let you go.
Thank you.
But that's a difficult thing for me to do.
Oh my God, Matt. Faster, dude. Faster. Come on, bro. Oh, it's just a train. There it comes. Nice. Oh, that was a badass kick. was wearing a new mask or a new helmet. Oh, wanted him to make it look like it was a fair fight. This dude's pretty quick, but not quick enough. Dude, yeah, pick up the pace here, bro. Little girl's dying here. Now I can tell Vanessa. Adam found an axe. He attacked me. I had to do something. You dare interfere with my work. Really? One hit? And you're like on the ground? Oh, nice. I kind of like this simultaneous filming of both of them reverting back to the people they really are.
Of his brethren, making him a friend and advocate of the poor.
Oh my god. She better not die because he took too long.
Lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Oh. Woof. Mr. Murdoch? Is that guy dead or no? Of course he's gone.
Daredevil?
It's okay, I'm here.
Take your time, Matt. She only needs a blood transfusion. So, I gotta say, I was happy with that episode because finally, we got Matt back in the suit for another minute, 2 minutes, whatever it was. They were switching back and forth, so I wasn't counting, but it was still cool to see. And I like the whole switching back and forth between Matt and Fisk. Like I said in the reaction, like they were reverting back to who they really are naturally. And sometimes you can't deny who you are, and it was cool to see both of them kind of come into that and accept that, and that was very cool. This Muse guy he's an interesting character for sure. He's definitely got a lot of issues, especially to take a young girl like that and not even hesitate to start taking her blood. And it drove me nuts that I felt like Matt was just taking his time with this guy. Granted, he was fast, but Matt was dodging damn near everything the guy tried. Like it was nothing, like he was bored, but he still took his sweet ass time to take this guy down. He waited till the girl's heart stopped, and then he's like, oh shit, I better end this now. Like, for real, bro? But I was glad that nothing happened to Hector's niece, because, as I said, she's a very bright and very intelligent young woman. and she's way too young to be investigating. I guess you could call him a serial killer, since he's murdered 60 plus people. And typical movie or television cops don't find out until well after that they have a serial killer on their hands. The rest of the episode, it was cool to see Jack Duquesne from Hawkeye, and I hated the whole task force that Fisk set up with all corrupt cops, and he knew they're all corrupt, but he had to. That's why he put them together. And he said something about them being referred to as a gang, and that was disrespectful. I think a gang is pretty much a good term for what they are. They're a gang of corrupt cops that are willing to do anything to get what they want. The other stuff, I'm glad they're still showing visuals of Matt and his trauma. I know I've been saying this every episode if you've been watching, but I like that they're still showing that, and his girl kind of saw a bit of that, and I'm hoping that going forward, now that he's back in the suit, he has his conviction back, his determination back, that it's gonna help with dealing with that trauma, because he can take out his anger on the awful people that he's gonna be dealing with, because he's gonna have a run-in with those corrupt cops. It's a given now, since they're a vigilante task force, and now he is back as Daredevil in full costume. And Fisk said in the first episode that if he ever went back to his extracurricular activities, that he would be forced to do something about it. So this is all starting to come to a head, which I'm enjoying. So I'm hoping that for the rest of the season, we get episodes like this. It wasn't 100% a fantastic episode. It just had a lot of really great scenes and some great fight choreography, with Fisk pretty much beating the shit out of Adam, and then Matt fighting with Muse, even though he should have took him out quicker, but whatever. So I'm a little more hopeful as we continue on. But until then, if you could, please, as I've said, I am a very, very, very small channel, just starting out. please, if you could, just hit that like button. Doesn't take much. And if you want to subscribe or suggest my page to someone who might be interested, please do that. I would appreciate it so much. And with that said, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.